Hello, everybody from the World Wide Web, and welcome back to the Evening Reel. Oh, there we are. Hello, everybody. It's me, kwimei, your host, and I'm a little bit late to today's broadcast. I hope you guys can forgive me for pushing the stream back, pushing the broadcast back 30-ish minutes, and then also still being late to that. But it's okay. I have an explanation for everything, so just bear with me. But before I can explain to you everything, let's go find a spot to fish. And also let me calm down, because this might sound funny, but today's broadcast is the first time that I was genuinely trying to actively set up stuff during the broadcast starting soon, because normally I'm fully ready to go when the broadcast starts. I just sit there for a bit and think. But have I sat here before? I think I've sat here for maybe like a thumbnail. But anyway, yeah, I was actually using the broadcast buffering to legitimately set up the broadcast because I was not particularly prepared for today's broadcast, to say the least, and it's on a few different reasons. Wait, this is cute. Okay, screw it, why not? This is adorable. Can I fit... Oh, can it fit a little picnic? Oh, it doesn't really fit. That makes me feel weird. This is fun. It's like an arrow. Okay, wait. No. You know what? This is where we're gonna go fish. Oh, wait. This might be, like, super loud. Okay, never mind. I'm not fishing here. It's, like, super loud. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Alright, let's fish somewhere up here. Why not? Right here, right next to the widow mushrooms, and then I can... Oh, I did not mean to do that, but that works. I meant to try and throw this down. All right, there we go. Or should I be more picky? Wait, guys, I have an idea. Hold on, watch this. Hold on, throw that down. I got this idea from my friend, so I'm not the one who came up with this. And then I, whoop. There we go. And now I'm sitting in a toilet. We into potty. We into potty today. That's the vibe. It's the potty vibe. So basically, let me explain what was going on today, and why I was late to today's broadcast. So basically, so I live in an apartment with like 3 other people, but these 3 other people are gone for the break, and I am just chilling here because I don't need to leave. And basically, for some reason, like a week ago, one of my roommates texted in our group chat saying that the dryer, like, I don't know if the dryer is broken or something, but basically they were trying to use the dryer and it started to smell really smoky and like whatever. So we like put in a work order for it, and for some reason like the maintenance hasn't come fixed our dryer yet. So because our dryer is not fixed, I have no place to do my laundry. Well, that's a lie. Obviously there are laundromats I could go to. But anyway, since my house is close by, I say close, it's still a little bit of a drive. But basically, I really needed to do laundry. Like, I thought maintenance would have fixed the dryer by now, and so my whole thought was like, oh, well, I can just wait to do my laundry when the dryer is fixed. And they just never fix it. This was actually really silly, but the day that my roommate texted about the dryer like smelling smoky was legitimately going to be the day that I was going to do my laundry. And then my roommate said that dryer smells smoky, don't know what happened, and then a week passed and it's still broken, still smells smoky. Don't know when maintenance is gonna pull up, but I don't need to do laundry anymore because I went back to my house to do it. And that is what made me late, because I thought I'd have time to do my laundry. Technically, if I had only washed my actual clothes, like I did two loads. I did a normal, like, my clothes, and then I did towels. Like, if I had only done my clothes, I would have been out of there. But I needed to clean my towels, and that took a little bit longer. It's actually funny. I meant to leave at a specific time, but my brother came home from work and we just started talking. And, like, him and I have really good conversation. It's very easy to talk to each other. So, like, I got a little bit sidetracked talking to my brother. And I even took out my towels out of the dryer, like, really early, where they're definitely still damp, because it was my goal to, like, get the towels out and then leave right after that. And then I got caught up talking with my brother, but it was good. But yeah, basically that's why I'm late today, is I just had to do laundry, like, really badly. And now all my laundry is done. I have my shirts again and clean towels and clean everything, and it feels really nice to finally have that, because I've been struggling. And what was I gonna say? Something about laundry. Oh, I ended up bringing, like, all of my hangers down that go with my shirts, because I'm, like, really weird when it comes to, like, fresh laundry, because I like my laundry to be, how do I put this? I like my laundry when it just comes out to be immediately put away so there aren't any wrinkles. And so it was going to bother me, I knew this, if I didn't bring the hangers and I just had to fold the clothes, because I have yet to find a way to fold clothes that doesn't wrinkle the clothes. I've seen multiple tutorials, and I swear, like, none of them have actually worked. There will always be a wrinkle in the shirt. I don't know if that's just the way I'm packing it or folding it, but anyway, I just don't like wrinkles on fresh laundry. So I literally brought the hangers to immediately hang up my clothes, even though, like, I still had to transport them back to my apartment. But it was super chill, and I watched Smosh Hide and Seek, the new one that just came out. I only got halfway through before my brother showed up and we started talking. But yeah, that was super nice and very chill. And now I'm here. And I had to walk my dog really quickly, but I got all of that done. And this will lead me into the next thing. Since I, like, was turning on my computer, setting up for the stream and everything, I saw that Steam came out with their recap. So I thought it'd be fun to go over that, because I actually haven't seen my 2020. I have not seen this recap yet. So I'm very interested to see what it has on it and what my stats are, I guess. I think I was pretty chill with my stats last year, so I'm very excited to see what today, or not today's, this year will be. So let me put up the fish. Let me go find my Steam replay, wherever that is. Oh no, it's the winter Steam sale. Bro, you cannot do this to me. I don't have the money to buy all the games that are on my wish list. Guys, god dang it. JK, a lot of the games on my wish list are, like, games that I really want to play in the future, like the Ace Attorney Investigation Collection, and then the Kingdom Hearts thing. Is there anything that I'm like, I would immediately buy right now? Which I probably shouldn't ask, because I really shouldn't spend my money, because I don't have a lot. Where do I see my Steam replay, please? I thought I already clicked on it to view it, so where is it? How do I how do I view, how do I, help, help, how do I, stats? Is this it? No, wrong stats. This is overall Steam. Where's my Steam replay? Top selling games, Marvel Rivals, that would make sense. Most played, Marvel Rivals. So glad it's still up there. CSGO taking the charts though. Oh wait, did I just see it? No, this is Beta 2023! Where the... I think they should make it an easier way to find my Steam replay, because I would like to know where it is. Or maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I'm just dumb. Okay, I finally found it. Dear God. I finally found my Steam replay. Alright, it's time to finally review my Steam replay 2024. I will quite literally read out every single stat that it says on here. So, let's see. This year, you played a variety of games. You know what? What if I tried to do something crazy for this web fishing stream? What if I try to do something crazy right now? Actually, I won't. I'm not going to be crazy. I need to be chill. Alright, so this year I played 28 games, and out of those 28 games, 11 of them were new. I'm trying to remember what games. I'm assuming one of them will be Marvel Rivals. And then 73 achievements unlocked in 11 games, and I also got 11 rare achievements. And then my longest streak was 19 days. Good job for me. I wonder what I was doing between October 28th and November 16th. Wait, that might have been the time that I got into web fishing. That may or may not be the week that I got into web fishing, so that might explain a lot. Speaking of web fishing, that was 31% of my playtime, which I find crazy. And apparently I had 106 sessions, and then Stardew was 27% of my playtime with 56 sessions. That's crazy. That within the 56 sessions of my Stardew that I played for way longer than my web fishing. Because web fishing is 31% of my playtime with 106 sessions. But Stardew is like half of that, and the percent is 4% less. Okay, anyway, that's crazy. Oh, wow, would you look at that? And then we have Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc being 19% of my playtime with 19 sessions played. And that is all thanks to the Danganronpa fan dub that I did earlier this year. And wait, was it? It was earlier this year. I think it started in 2023 and then went through into 2024. I think. Because I think the first stream was in 2023. Or it was in 2024. No, I think I started it in, like... I don't remember when I started it, bruh. You think for this being my project that I would remember when I uploaded it? No, I don't. I just know that I did it. And I think that's all that matters. Okay, continue on with my Steam replay. How you compare. So, I unlocked 73 achievements with the median being 13. Then I played 28 games while the median was 4. And my longest streak was 19 days and the median was 6. Alright. Awesome possum. Let's see. 44% new releases. The percentage of playtime you had in new releases. Oh, and 44% of it would most likely be web fishing, wouldn't it be? 15% of playtime spent by all Steam users in new releases. Oh, this is my chart. So, 9% of my playtime was recent favorites, which released in the last 1 to 7 years. And then there's another one. And then there's 47% of classic games, which is playtime in releases. Oh. Now I wonder how many games are 8 years old or older that I play, because apparently that's 47% of my playtime. But I don't know. Unless it's counting Danganronpa, Trigger Happy. Oh, it might just be that. Because Trigger Happy Havoc was released in like 2013 with a question mark, because I can't actually remember when Danganronpa was released. Let me go do some research. Wait! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just saw your chat message. Welcome, welcome in. Yes, I was late. We're not going to talk about that. Basically, I had to do my laundry. But hello, so sorry I didn't see your message. I just realized that my Steam replay was covering the chat. But hello. Yes, yes, I had to do laundry, so it took me a bit. But let's see, what else do we have in the Steam replay? Ooh, you are what you play. The spider graph shows the kinds of games you spent the most time in 2024. Okay, guys, who wants to guess the 6 categories I got? I'm joking. If you looked at the games that I played this year, I think you'd figure it out. But the 6 categories are anime, fishing, farming sim, detective, rhythm, and horror. Oh, I'm assuming anime is literally Danganronpa. Okay, I don't know why I keep getting surprised about anime being mentioned, but I do. Hey, welcome, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the broadcast. But apparently anime is the most played genre for me in 2024, and then in second place it is tied with fishing and farming sim, which seems about right because I did really like web fishing and Stardew. Oh, yo, what's up? Welcome to the broadcast. Good to see you. Welcome to the broadcast. Going over Steam replay. Then what else? So that was second place. Third place was horror, which I think might be Phasmophobia and the back rooms. It was like escape the back rooms with your friends, and I played that with some of my friends. So Phasmophobia. I'm trying to remember if I played any other scary game. And then I think this is fifth. It's a detective game, which I'm actually really not sure what it is unless this also counts Danganronpa, because it is a murder mystery game, so I guess that makes sense. And then in last place, which I'm actually really sad about, is rhythm games, because I really like rhythm games. I just don't actually play them that often. I do really like my rhythm games, though. I used to be a big Osu player. I genuinely had a phase in my life where I wanted to go pro in Osu. And you might be wondering, how could you go pro in Osu? Don't ask me how. I just wanted to do it. I almost bought a drawing tablet for Osu because I was convinced that would help me play it better. Thank God I did not do that, though. I was really close to. Also, it would have been nice having a drawing tablet because I do like to draw. But anyway, Osu was great. I was very mid at the game. I was okay. Dude, I used to have one of the Wacom tablets, and I don't know where it went, but I used to have one, like, way back when. If I ever got back into Osu, or if I ever wanted to draw digitally, then I definitely would. Currently, as of right now, I do not have a use for one. And I also haven't played Osu in a really long time. I like to play the same maps that I kind of already know. I'm not the greatest at expanding and moving out of my music range. Then again, all of the songs that I play in Osu are like anime intros, so don't know what's up with that. Oh my god, I just realized I could do a Chainsaw Man opening map. Oh, nuts. I'm about to get into Osu again. Guys, it's over. One of my favorite maps on Osu has to do with the Full Metal Alchemist theme. I think the song is called Again, and this is a really specific map that isn't even one of the most popular maps on Osu. Like, I don't know how to explain this. It was just a really good map, and I love it so much. Pretty sure I still remember most of the Osu maps that I played, that if I went to go play them right now, I still got it. Anime intros were the best. I always tried to beat the the My Hero Academia intro, still can't. That's so silly. I I think I just played a lot of anime intros. I normally stayed within like normal to medium difficulty. I never really tried to go like way harder in difficulty in the game. I wasn't that good and I couldn't get better, but that's fine. However, Osu is great. Dr. Pez Aura's melody was insane. I don't even know what that is. That sounds crazy though. Wasn't there this isn't a map that you play, it's just like for funny, right? And I think it was called Centipede. That map was crazy to like watch because you're not supposed to play it. I don't think it's humanly possible to play that map. 13 whole minutes of 7-star. That's awful. Yeah, I think when I played Osu, I mostly stuck between 3 to 6, and then depending on the 7-star, I could kind of do that because, like, the map will say it's like 5 stars, and that's such a variable. It's either going to be an actual 5-star, it's going to be an easy 5-star map, or it's going to be like the hardest 5-star map you've ever played, and you're like, why is this rated 5 stars? I can't even do 5 stars. I may or may not be over exaggerating my skill in Osu because I don't really remember. I just know that I was average at the game, I would say. I would say average to kind of leaning above average when I was at my air quotes Osu peak, which I don't even know when that was. But that game was really fun. And then okay, back to my before we get off topic into Osu, because I could talk about Osu a lot. I'm pulling ourselves back into the Steam replay because we're gonna take a closer look at my top played games, and will anybody be surprised if my top most played game is the current game that I'm playing right now? Will anybody be surprised that webfishing is actually my first and like most played game this year? So anyway, this is funny. All right, my top played game, webfishing. And this is what Steam says. It says you picked up this game for the first time and were immediately hooked. I need Steam to not call me out like that. I know, right? Who would have thought that webfishing would have been like my top played game, and I'm playing it right now. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how that works? Anyway, let's see. Yeah, it was 31% of my total playtime, 106 sessions played, and it's a 19-day streak. Now, earlier when I was talking about my Steam replay, it said that my longest Steam streak was 19 days. And I, as a joke, said that was probably when I got into web fishing, and lo and behold, it was. It was when I got into web fishing. So that means for 19 days straight, I played web fishing. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, I probably played on average like 2 to 4 hours every single day for 19 days straight. I mean, maybe if you, I don't know if you do the math, if that ends up to my total playtime. But anyway, really like the game, obviously. Immediately hooked. And then in second place was Stardew Valley. Since there was the newest Stardew Valley update earlier this year, I did end up getting back into Stardew, and that was really fun. That was 27% of my total playtime. I'm trying to remember how many hours I put into Stardew during those few months, but I'm honestly not sure. So we got that, and then could never beat me with my Roblox addiction. Oh my god. I used to be obsessed with Roblox like earlier this year. I liked playing Roblox. I will get in like random few days where all I want to do is play Roblox games, genuinely because they're so fun. And then in third place for my top played games is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Again, I'm going to keep plugging this. I did do a Danganronpa fan dub earlier this year, and that is quite literally where all of that playtime came from, was doing that fan dub, and that is the only reason why Danganronpa is on this list, period. Um, so yeah, if you're ever interested in Danganronpa fan dub, check it out on my channel. The live streams are there. and then, um, and then in last place, which I'm kind of surprised made this list, but that really shows the dedication that I had to this game, was TCG Card Shop Simulator. I literally bought this game this month, and I somehow had enough playtime to get this on my Steam replay. Thank you, Steam. So it's 4% of my total playtime with 9 sessions played with a 3-day streak. And I would say, I guess I thought that would be higher, but I literally have 11 hours in that game. But I love that game. I genuinely love playing that game. It is so much fun, and I need more hours in that game. And wow, I'm actually surprised. This is the last game mentioned in my top games played, and it was Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, a trilogy. I did forget that I did play that earlier this year. I did go back and revisit Phoenix Wright, because I've always enjoyed this game series. I've just never finished it personally, and so this year I really, really wanted to play through it and like try to finish the game, but I literally got through like, how far did I even get in it? I didn't even get far. I think I finished like the first 2 chapters and then I fell off. I did like the samurai one, and when I tried playing this before, I also stopped playing around the samurai story, and then whatever chapters after that, that's kind of when I stopped. But it was a good game besides for that. Love that. And then let's see, they gave me a graph and it's a playtime by month, and my most active month was November, and I'm going to assume it was webfishing. Yep. Yeah. Don't know what else. Don't know what other game it would have been. So yeah. And is that all of my Steam replay? Oh, it gives me a timeline. Guys, wait, this is so fun. Okay. So, I'm going to give you the timeline of the games that I played, because this is actually really interesting to me. Okay, so January, Danganronpa, Lethal Company, Jump King, Stardew Valley. February, Danganronpa, Lethal Company. March, Danganronpa, Stardew Valley. And this is where Danganronpa no longer appears anymore because I stopped doing the project. Or we finished the game, so the project ended because we finished the game. April, Stardew Valley, Lethal Company, and Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, I forgot that I had friends come over at one point to play Five Nights at Freddy's because they really, really wanted to play FNAF. Also, they give percentages of how much I played the game each month, but I'm just not going to read them out because that's so much information. And then in May, we have Stardew Valley, Content Warning, and Danganronpa 2. I did try to get back into Danganronpa 2. However, I did not make it that far. July, we have Phasmophobia and Chained Together. Very fun game. August, oh wow, I played a lot of games in August. And most of these I think I just tried out or tried to get back into, and then it didn't work. So we have, guys, stay with me. There's going to be a lot of games. In August, I played Dead by Daylight, Ace Attorney, Chained Together, Jump King, what is this? Music Store Simulator, Trombone Champ, Mirror's Edge, Rhythm Doctor, Terraria, and yeah, you want those games, so here you go. So I don't know the rest of what that says. It's like a mini game. It's literally one of the games with like mini games within them. So that was all of August. I know that was a lot, but that was August. When Geometry Dash stream, if I ever felt like streaming that. If at some point it ever occurred that I randomly wanted to stream Geometry Dash, then like hell yeah. Don't know when else then. And then let's see what else is there. In September we have Ace Attorney, Danganronpa 2, Skyrim, the Were Cleaner. That was a really cute game. It's literally like you're a werewolf and you work at a corporate job and you have to clean at night, but it's like when you're a werewolf, so you're trying not to get caught. And then there's Celeste. Oh, and then here it is, October, web fishing. Yep. We got October web fishing, Danganronpa V3, and Danganronpa 2. That's funny that both of these are in the month, because I definitely didn't continue playing the games. And then November, we have web fishing, and then I tried playing this game. It was called Sky. I played it for like 5 minutes, and it was okay. And then I uninstalled the game. And then Trombone Champ. And then in December, the last month of the year, we have TCG Card Shop Simulator, Web Fishing, Fields of Mystria, Backrooms Escape Together, Marvel Rivals, and a game called A Date with Death. And that was my Steam replay, which is really cool. I honestly really like the Steam replay, and I really like that they collect their data like in the middle of December, because I know with Spotify they just like stop counting the minutes and like randomly in November. But that was my Steam replay, and that was honestly really nice to look at, because I like to see a breakdown of my games and what I end up playing through the years. I also really like that timeline. I really like the fact that they showed me what games I played in every month, because I kind of like to see what my vibe was throughout the year. And I'm just going to say this now. I think August, since I had like a billion different games playing, that was like when I got so bored and I didn't know what to play. And so I was just trying to play so many different games. But yeah, it was a good one. Anyway, check out your Steam replay. That's fun. And so, yeah, we're done with that segment, which will lead me to the next segment, which is about the Beast games. I don't know if you guys have heard about Mr. Beast's new Amazon show, Beast Games, which is basically Squid Games, but Mr. Beast. Anyway, it was quite literally released today, I think, but I had heard about it within the last 2 days or so, because I don't know if there was like marketing for it. Anyway, I'm gonna say this right now. I am not the biggest fan of Mr. Jimmy Beast. I can appreciate the content that he's done and stuff that he has done, but overall, I don't think he's actually a good person. But I cannot tell you why. It's quite literally just the vibes. And I know that he's done a lot of good, but still not the biggest fan of Mr. Jimmy Beast. And anyway, today, while I was waiting for my laundry to get done, I decided to watch the first episode of Beast Games. Again, it's available on Amazon Prime if you have Amazon Prime. If you don't, then good luck. You don't get to watch it. And honestly, it's not even anything crazy. I literally just wanted to watch the first episode because I just wanted to know what it was going to be about. And also, I like to talk about things that are like, you know, mainstream right now. And that just so happens to be one of them. So, actually, his name is Jimmy Donaldson. Okay, my bad. Guys, I don't actually like Mr. Jimmy Donaldson. This guy is stupid. I'm joking. But anyway, I did watch it, and it was entertaining for 40 minutes. I mean, the editing is like every other Mr. Beast video where it's like something is happening every like 5 seconds because he needs kids' attention span to watch the video, so there's always something happening, like, every 5 minutes in the video. So it was cool, or whatever. I don't fully care for it because I'm not like the biggest fan of that type of show per se. I will say I'm very interested in who ended up winning, but I don't care enough to watch. So I might just go like watch the last episode to find out who wins, and then that's it, because I honestly do not care about that show. It was surprising to see that it was made, and like props to the crew and everybody that put that together, but also I'm just like, why do we do this? Why are we doing this? I have so many questions. Like, genuinely, this might be a hot take, but I swear to God, ever since Mr. Beast became popular on YouTube, I feel like he genuinely ruined YouTube. Like, I think I just don't like the current age of YouTube because everybody shifted to like basically replicate Mr. Beast, and it makes me really sad. Okay, that's what I was thinking, that it wasn't a hot take. I feel like a lot of people think this. But maybe I'm just talking. I don't know. But genuinely being a consumer of YouTube content, like after Mr. Beast did that, content has not been the same, and I genuinely dislike how content has become nowadays, and like how you need to do really specific stuff to even get the YouTube algorithm to like push your video in the slightest. So it's like, personally, don't really like how Mr. Beast, like, I wouldn't say he changed YouTube, like he himself was like, I'm going to upload this video and change the way that YouTube works. Obviously, it's just he was uploading his own content and it popped off. And the format that he uses is very, very like good. It just makes me sad that it changed so drastically, and like, yeah, the YouTube has felt so different since Mr. Beast stepped on the platform and became popular, basically. And I guess while the videos are entertaining in themselves, I don't really understand the like, I got 500 people to fight for like $1 million. I'm like, why don't you just split the $1 million so everybody can like equally still have money? But like, whatever, because I know it wouldn't be, I don't know, entertaining if the whole video was just giving money away, but whatever. Anyway, that's my opinion about Mr. Jimmy Donaldson. I'm not the biggest fan. I did like his content earlier, like literally when he was starting to blow up. Like, I liked him back then, and then once he like had a lot of subscribers, I stopped caring for him, mostly because his viewers are children. So, yep, that's my opinion about Jimmy Donaldson. He's just mid. The stupid shitpost content was the best. Exactly. That was really good. I just liked when videos would tell you exactly what they're going to be about, and like the title is actually related to the video, but no, now it's like clickbait. Like, you don't even know, like, some of the videos at this point. It's so clickbaity that you don't even know what the actual video is going to be about, and I hate that now. And like, the format that Mr. Beast has established has slowly seeped to other platforms as well, which I don't like either. And it's like, I'm just sad that it's come to clickbait article. I know clickbait thumbnails already existed prior to Mr. Beast. I just feel like they were specifically used by like certain channels, but now it's like every channel is doing clickbait. And I will even do like kind of clickbait titles or like clickbait thumbnails because I know that's what's going to get views. But it makes me sad because I don't want the clickbait thumbnail to be the thumbnail. But if I want views, then I need it to be the clickbait thumbnail. Anyway, like when he tried to shoot a gun through with 100 condoms, I have no idea what you're talking about, but that's amazing that that is a video, and I think I need to watch this video now. I feel very uneducated that I don't know what this is. Best video ever. I bet. It sounds like a good one. But yeah, overall, the Beast games I think are interesting. I think I like the Beast games in terms of psychologically analyzing these people and kind of like paying attention to human nature and how that plays out in these high stress, high level competitions. That's what I really like about watching these shows. Like, I don't watch it because they're doing the competitions. I'm literally doing it because I'm so interested in how we as humans like proceed to like do certain things based off of what we want. And it's like I got into Big Brother and what's the show called? 90 Day Fiance. And they were really fun originally because I just found the plot intriguing. But what really, really drew me in was the psychology and like mentality behind these people and like what pushed them to do certain things. And that's what I like about Mr. Beast games is literally just because it collects so many people, so many different walks of life with different perspectives and different backstories and lore and all of that, and shoving them all into this like competition. And it's so interesting to see how all of their entire life will play out in this one moment and like dictate their actions and stuff. So yes, if you didn't know, I'm a psychology student, and this is why I like psychology. So honestly, if I continued watching the Beast games, it would literally just be for the psychological aspect of just analyzing everybody and picking them apart and like figuring things out. But yes, the lore. I like learning people's lore. I also really like calling people's backstory or like their entire life their lore. I think it's way cooler to say like, "Oh, you want to know my lore?" instead of being like, "Oh, do you want to know my life story?" Like, no, that's not cool. I want to know your lore. I want to know your epic lore that brought you to this day. Like, I just really like it, and I like talking about my lore as well, or like referring to it as my lore. And I'll be like, oh, like I'll be talking to my friends and I'll tell them something like that they definitely didn't know prior, and I'll be like, oh, I just lore dropped on you. And I think it's so silly to like say that because lore is just fun in my opinion. I just like it a lot. So yeah, I like learning people's lore. It's very fun and interesting to me because people are very, very interesting to me because everybody is so drastically different, and that is so amazing, but also not. But also, that's just how life is. So, you can't see it, but I'm doing a thumbs up. You can't see that I'm physically emoting, but I am. Sometimes I'll be doing this broadcast and I will like emote in real life what like with whatever I'm saying, and I'm like, why am I emoting when no one can see me do this? It's funny though. I like it a lot. But yeah, no. Besides for that, Jimmy Donaldson, I was gonna say he's a millionaire. I don't even think he's a millionaire. He just has money, or like he has connections to people with a lot of money, clearly. Because whatever. But enough about Jimmy Donaldson, because I don't want to talk about him anymore. He makes me mad sometimes. He makes me mad and upset sometimes. But yeah, that was my vague rant about him. Didn't think I was gonna make it into a rant, but here we are. You never know how things turn out. But, what was I gonna say? Well, I just, like, lost my train of thought. Like, it just, like, it felt like my train of thought just was going and then immediately derailed. Then again, I'm really bad at transitioning naturally to different conversation topics if they don't have something similar. And by that I mean I want to talk about Zenless Zone Zero because I did play Chapter 5 yesterday, and I'm actually really excited. So I did record me playing Chapter 5. So I'm hoping that I'll actually make a video out of it For some reason, it's really hard for me to edit these types of videos because in my head, while I'm like editing the video, I'm like, no one's gonna want to watch this. Like, they could just play Zenless Zone Zero and watch it themselves. And then I'm like, but I know that there are people out there that would enjoy to watch it for my reaction or just like because it's Zenless Zone Zero. Like, I've watched so many Genshin reactions because I love seeing how people react to like lore drops. Pretend I don't know what ZZZ is. It's just like chapter 5 was genuinely so good. I was captivated the entire time, and like I'm not going to spoil anything and like say anything crazy about what happens in chapter 5. It was just so good. Also, Miyabi's kit in Zenless Zone Zero, oh my god, it's chef's kiss. Like, she came out. Oh, okay. So she came out on Tuesday. Like, that's when her banner dropped. Her and Harumasa. And Harumasa, you get Harumasa for free in the game. So like literally if you log on, you get him. And I really wanted Miyabi since like the start of the game when I ran into her in like chapter 1 or whatever. Anyway, lo and behold, I wish on her banner. I think I do 5-10 pulls. 5-10 pulls. So in total I did 50 pulls. And then I finally got Miyabi. And I won my 50-50. Because if you have not played a Hoyoverse gacha game, basically you at some point will get the 5-star like character. But it's literally another gamble whether you will actually get the 5-star you want or you will just get a different 5-star character. Like a few banners ago, Bernice was on the banner. I tried wishing on it. I got a 5-star, but I lost my 50-50, and so I didn't get Bernice. I got a different 5-star character instead. Okay, good. Do not ever play a Hoyoverse game. I'm joking. I mean, okay, Hoyoverse is a bad company, but their games are, like, honestly kind of fire. Like, story-wise, obviously there are a lot of glaring issues in each of their games that has to do with racism and, like, homophobia or whatever. But besides for that, they're good games. I mean, Hoyoverse is a Chinese company, so it just makes sense that they are homophobic and racist because it is China, so... Yes, and gambling, and it has gambling. But ZZZ, really good. I managed to pull Miyabi after 50 pulls, which I was very, very happy about. And now I'm just trying to get her W engine, which is like her signature weapon in the game. And so I'm trying to wish for that and like play the game to get more stuff to wish for it, because I just really want that W engine. And she's already level 40 right now. I'm currently working on farming for, like, they're called discs, and they're basically like stuff that power her up. I actually don't know how to explain like what these mean if you haven't played a Hoyoverse game, because it's like if you had played Genshin, I could tell you the translation to Genshin language of like what the Zenless terms are. But since you have like no knowledge of that, I'm like, I don't actually know how to explain this to you. I played like 10 minutes of Genshin Impact. Okay, if you know what artifacts are in Genshin, those are basically what discs are in Zenless. They just boost stats, is what they do. The discs just boost their main stats. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to build her right now. And she's really good with Yanagi, who's a different person in the game. I do not know what artifacts are in Genshin. Oh, this might be a really... Actually, this is a really good thing, or like a good metaphor that I just thought of. Basically, discs or artifacts in Genshin and Zenless are basically your equipment if you're playing literally any other game. Like, if you're playing Minecraft, it's like your iron armor or the tools that you use. Those are basically what the artifacts and the discs are in a really simplistic way. They're just, you know, Explain it in Fortnite terms. Okay, let me think. I don't even know if I can explain this in Fortnite terms. I know you're saying this as a joke, but now I want to know if I can figure this out, how to explain it in Fortnite terms. But I don't, like, maybe it's like, no, it wouldn't be, like, oh, I don't know how to explain this in Fortnite terms. Oh, God. You know, like, what is it? The chug jug juice or whatever? Or, like, are there things in Fortnite that will power up your weapon or, like, give you, like a boost in strength or something? Those are, like, kind of what artifacts and discs are in Genshin and Zenless. They just power up your character. So it's like that in Fortnite. That's my best grasp at trying to explain in Fortnite terms, purely because I've played Fortnite once, like 6 years ago, and I've never played it. No, that's a lie. I've actually played Fortnite, but it, like, after that, but it was only to do, like, play Guitar Hero in it, and that's it. I did really want to try out the Lego Fortnite. Still haven't done that, but I did really like the rhythm game in Fortnite. There's gold that allows you to upgrade guns. That's like, yeah, close enough. Fortnite Festival? What the? Oh, is that the music? Is that the music thing? I really like that one. If that's what the music mini game is called, that's what I played. And yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And that's the only time I've played Fortnite. Really I don't particularly see myself playing Fortnite, but if I did, I'd probably do the no build mode because I I'm would lose my mind if I played Fortnite build mode and I tried to shoot at this guy and he immediately builds a giant castle in point 0.5 seconds. I'm like, this is too much. That was my first Fortnite experience, was playing with build mode, because it was like back before no build mode existed, and I did not have a fun time. It was not fun, personally. Um, I think overall Fortnite seems cool. Just not for me. Love the rhythm game though. The rhythm and the Lego Fortnite, now that's for me. Everything that doesn't have to do with shooting enemies or whatever, that's for me. But yeah, no. I Fortnite's just mid to me. I don't know. I don't know how Valorant and Marvel Rival appeals to me more than Fortnite, but it just does. Oh, then again, Fortnite's like a free for all because it's just you versus 100 or 99 other people. Or I don't know how many people are in a lobby. I think it's 100. But Fortnite's getting Miku soon. Wait, I didn't know that they're doing a Miko. What the hell? A Miku collab. That's fun. That's fun though. I know that Fortnite has done like really cool collabs before, which that's sick. But yeah, no, I don't. I think I'd only play Fortnite again if my friends really wanted to play Fortnite with me. But besides that, I don't personally see myself playing it like solo or anything, because it's like whatever, man. It's Fortnite. Sorry, I'm not the fan of Fortnite. But we love Hatsune Miku though. I love her. I need to listen to more of her music. I have always liked Hatsune Miku, especially in the recent years, because she's just goated. Also, I saw like what I think it's a Jade animation videos of a Hatsune Miku concert, and I did not know that those concerts go crazy as hell. Like, low key, I kind of want to go to a Hatsune Miku concert. Like, what the hell? That concert seems dope. Hello? Only gonna play when Miku's out for real. Honestly, yeah. Dude, if Fortnite... I was trying to think of, like, a Fortnite collab that would make me, like, actually play Fortnite. And I don't know what that would be. Like, maybe if they did, like, a Chainsaw Man or, like, randomly Danganronpa? I'm trying to think of, like, a game that would actually make me want to play it. Because, like, it's just a collab. Like, I'm not really going to care about the skins if I don't play the game. I don't think I do have another game. I mean, yeah, maybe I would consider getting into it if they like had Chainsaw Man skins, or like Denji and Makima and Aki. Danganronpa would be really funny. I think that would be way out of left field because that would not make sense why Danganronpa would be collabing with Fortnite, but you never know. um, what games do I play? You would think after going through my whole Steam replay, I would have a better like sense of what games that I play that I really like. That I'd be like, yeah, if Fortnite did a collab, I would get into Fortnite. Then again, it's kind of me with like Valorant skins where I just know that I don't play enough to like validate me buying the skins. I have like 2 skins in Valorant, and that was because they showed up in my Valorant store, and so they were like on sale. So I didn't even pay full price. And that's like basically it. Like unless I played Fortnite in egregious amount, I do not think I would ever spend money on Fortnite. I think Valorant I might spend money on, but when it comes to Genshin and Zenless, it's over for me. I've already spent money on those 2 games, and I will keep spending money on those 2 games, and I will not regret it because I put in enough time into both of those games that I think it's actually worth it for me to spend money on them. Specifically Zenless, but the Family Guy collab. Wait, I didn't know they had a Family Guy collab. I think the only Fortnite collab that I was fully aware of that was happening at the time was the Jujutsu Kaisen one, because I kept getting so many goddamn like clips of people playing as Itadori and like slowly walking at other people, or like Gojo throwing it back or something like that. That was the only Fortnite collab that I was like fully aware was happening. That's also because my friend was really liked Jujutsu Kaisen at the time. So she kept sending me a lot of those TikToks. So yeah, maybe there's some show. Hmm. Yeah, I don't. No, I think if they did a collab with Danganronpa, I would consider playing Fortnite because Danganronpa is such a niche game that I'd be like surprised that they would like want to do a collab with Fortnite. Actually, I say Danganronpa. Maybe this is a better explanation. I think Danganronpa's player base, aka the people who have actually played Danganronpa, is very niche. But the game itself of Danganronpa, I feel like a lot of people know about it but have never played it, or at least maybe have heard about it. And like it's still not like super popular that I'd expect like if I were to walk up to people on the street and be like, "Hey, do you know what Danganronpa is?" I expect like 20% of those people to say yes. Like it's still not a popular game. Okay, that's a fair point about a Hoyoverse collab with Fortnite. If they ported in Raiden Shogun into Fortnite, then maybe I would consider playing Fortnite and only Raiden Shogun. Maybe if they had okay, if they ported over Raiden Shogun, I would maybe want to play Fortnite. If they ported over both Raiden Shogun and Yai Miko, then yes, I would play Fortnite right then and there. Like no questions asked, I will play it for my girls. But if they only have Shogun, then maybe I would. I'm trying to think if they had any Zenless Zone Zero characters. If they had Caesar King or Miyabi, hell yeah. Dude, that'd be. I'm surprised that Hoyoverse. Wait, I'm assuming that Hoyoverse and Fortnite haven't collabed before. I think that would actually go crazy. I'm surprised that they haven't done that yet. Like, I think that would actually be crazy. They need more femboys in Fortnite. That's so real. I think if I played Fortnite, I would play as. Isn't there like a really buff cat avatar in Fortnite? I don't know what that buff cat's name is, but that's the avatar that I would play as in Fortnite. Because I don't know, the cat's cool. Meows. I don't know how to pronounce that. I know it's literally meow and swolls, and yet I can't. I can't pronounce it. Wait, I can't play as why can't I play as the cat? Then I don't see the point in playing Fortnite. If I can't play as a cat, then I'm not playing Fortnite. You missed your opportunity. I'm just never gonna play Fortnite then. Man, this is so heartbreaking. I'm just never gonna play Fortnite. It's a battle pass? Well then, damn it. It's never happening then. Unless it comes back on the battle pass, even then I still wouldn't play Fortnite, but like... You missed the same opportunity too? No! That's so sad. I hate when that happens. I think that if I was more aware of it, I think in Valorant there's a player card of Fade dressed as a witch, and I really, really wanted it, but I know I missed that opportunity to get it because I just don't play Fortnite. Not Fortnite. I don't play Valorant. Hello? I'm getting my games confused. Oh no. Am I a real gamer if I get my first-person shooter games confused? Actually, Fortnite isn't even... Is Fortnite first person? Now I'm confused. No, you missed Peter Griffin! Man. Yo, wait, what's the dog's name in Family Guy? Brian? Yeah, if they had Brian in Fortnite, I would also play as him. Is his name Brian? Yeah, it's Brian. Oh my god, guys, I know my Family Guy characters, even though I've never watched the show. I've just seen a lot of clips about Family Guy. I also just really like Brian, because I like the clips of Brian acting like a dog, because obviously he has, like, a human voice actor, so he just, like, barks and stuff, and I think that's funny. And I like Brian for that really specific reason. And that's it. Oh no, my bait. But yeah, if they had Brian's skin in Fortnite, like, sure, maybe I would have played it as that. I don't know. Just not a Fortnite player. I'm a Genshin player, clearly. Actually, I would say I'm more of a Zenless Zone Zero player than I am a Genshin. Like, I genuinely like Zenless Zone Zero way more than I like Genshin. It probably doesn't help that I was there for the beginning of Zenless, while for Genshin, I kind of started playing like 3 to 4 years after it launched. So, you know, there's kind of a bias here, but also, like, Zenless Zone Zero is just really cool, and I really, really, really like the combat system. I know for most people it can get really boring, but for me it's still extremely fun and exciting to play. Like, I genuinely enjoy the combat mechanics a lot, and it's just overall, I just think it's a quality game. Like, for everything that it's doing, I think it's great. Also, you know how, like, games will specifically be really good in one aspect? Like, I guess, like Fortnite, it's obviously a shooter game. It's not like an open world exploration game. Like, it's specifically a shooter game. Or like, or I mean, there's more to it, but you get what I'm saying, right? And then Genshin, it's like it focuses more on the story and like open exploration, but it doesn't focus on like other specific things that I feel like they're lacking in, which is like really cool characters, because their characters used to be cool, but I feel like they're getting lamer. Anyway, I think Zenless Zone Zero genuinely has like a good spread of like stuff that they're working on rather than just specifically having a really good story. I don't know if that made sense, but if you got what I said, then good job. I don't know how to explain this any better unless you have played both Genshin and Zenless for me to explain this in further detail. But Zenless, I think, genuinely has a good spread of having good events, good mini-games, fun things to do, characters that genuinely feel lively. Like, a complaint that I've always had about Genshin is that you never see the characters walking around the world. Like, they just don't exist, like, in the world. And I thought it would be really nice if, like, Hoyoverse implemented that, where you could at least find the characters walking around the world, or, like, just something, because it just feels so dead. I know that there are NPCs and whatever, but it just, it doesn't feel as right if like the literal characters in the game that you meet and do all this stuff, like you just don't see them anywhere. But in Zenless, they do an amazing job where you can find like characters anywhere on the map. Like there are small events that go with them, and it feels more alive. It feels more lively, and that this is like an actual world that I am in. And like obviously Zenless is able to do this because it's not an open world exploration like Genshin. Like this goes back to my spread. Like because Genshin is open world exploration, very big and has a lot of written characters in XYZ, because it's so big, they can't focus on the smaller things, which is like this. The characters being around in the world, being able to talk to them, being able to interact with the characters besides for the teapot, because there is a teapot in Genshin where you can talk to the characters, but like literally in the game. But Zenless, since it's not open world, it's a very like cohesive story, and all of the places that you can visit are quite, they're not huge, but they're like some places are huge. Anyway, because it's a smaller like in aspect of that, they're able to put the NPCs or like the characters around that you can interact with. And I like it. I genuinely enjoy it a lot. And there's good fun events that I genuinely enjoy, though I think one of the previous events felt very like repetitive, but they're constantly adding things to the game and making more events and doing a lot of quality of life updates, which I thoroughly enjoy. Like I remember playing Zenless like in July when the game first came out, and like the first 3 weeks go by of me playing it, and I still liked the game, but in my head I was like, oh, there are a few things that I would like them to change, and like maybe make certain things easier to access. And then lo and behold, like a month later, they do a quality of life update that basically did like everything that I was hoping that they would do, and they're still adding more stuff, which is really nice. And building characters in Hoyoverse's game can be really confusing if you don't understand like really what's going on or what the character is. Like it took me a very very long time to properly build a character in Genshin and Zenless because I just didn't understand the mechanic. Like I knew that I needed them to have good stats, but it was just like I fully didn't understand the mechanic. But it feels like Zenless is implementing more features to make the learning curve of building characters way easier. They literally added in this current update like how do I explain it? It's like an interface that you can click on and it'll quite literally tell you how to build the character, what like substats this character needs for it to thrive, and like the recommended W engine and the disc sets that they need. Like they make it really really easy to build characters and like tell you what to do. But I feel like in Genshin it's kind of hard to like figure that out. I mean, obviously just because Zenless gives you the tools to be able to build the character doesn't mean that you still really understand how to build the character, but I enjoy that they make it more easily accessible to newer players that don't know how to build. And like they are literally just telling you like, "Oh, you want to build Caesar King? Well, you need a 4-piece set of I don't remember what it is, and then a 2-piece like fanged metal because she's a physical user or something like that." And I think that's just really cute and really really nice that they're able to do that. And also, you can, because the main characters are like literally, oh, I love the main characters in Zenless because they actually feel like main characters. I saw a Twitter thread about this today, about how the main characters of Zenless actually feel like real people instead of like the main characters where it kind of just feels like a self-insert where it's just like, oh, I am playing as this person but I'm still me. But in Zenless, Wise and Belle genuinely feel like real people in like a real main character, which I really really enjoy. Also, welcome back. Another reason I bring this up is because in I missed a Fortnite and Hatsume Miku convo. That's really unfortunate for you. I'm so sorry you missed that. But basically, before I deviate into a different subject, to just get my point across about what I mean about the main characters, like in Genshin, if you play as either of the main characters, when there is a cutscene, like the animation for the main characters are basically the exact same in the Genshin cutscenes. Like, besides the fact that they're swapped, like for whichever main character you picked, but in Zenless you get specific like body like animations, like they're different. There's genuinely a different animation for Bell and Wise in Zenless, and it shows off their character as a person rather than just being the same exact animation in the same cutscene. I hope this makes sense. This shows a lot in chapter 5 because there's just like a specific cutscene where you can really, really see a personality difference between Bell and Wise. And I just really like that. I really like the fact that they made Zenless like main characters just genuinely a character instead of just another self-insert. It just feels so lively, and I think the story is really good. I'm genuinely very interested in how far, like, what more there is to the Zenless Zone Zero story, and how much bigger this is going to be, because they dropped so many hints of like what could happen lore wise and in the last part of chapter 5, and now I'm like, oh my god, there's so much lore. Like, I paid attention to it before, but I wasn't too into it. But now I'm like invested, and I'm like, I want to know what happened to Wise and Bell, and like how all of this happened, and why the Hollows were created, and what happened to their teacher, and like XYZ. And genuinely, Zenless has a special place in my heart now, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I genuinely think if you want a really fun game that's more like story based and more linear than Genshin, then I would say check out Zenless Zone Zero. And if you like a fun combat thing too, because I really like the combat in it. It feels refreshing and new. Like, anytime I play Zenless, it always feels like I can do something new in the combat, even though the combat has stayed the exact same. But with Genshin, I get really bored of the combat really easily because I'm just doing like the same party rotation, and I'm using the same exact skills, doing the same exact thing, and it's like that kind of just gets boring over time. But Zenless, it always feels exciting, and it feels like you're doing like really cool things, and all the characters kits are really cool in their own respective way. I was actually thinking of making a Zenless Zone tier list, like multiple tier list of like the factions I like, the characters I like, the characters kits that I like, stuff like that. I have a lot of opinions about Zenless, if you didn't know. But yeah, overall, that game is genuinely great, and I truly believe that people should check out this game. You spent 15 for Miyabi? Wait, like $15? Wait, what is? Okay, that's unfortunate though. I luckily got her. Wow. You know what? At least it was $15. I'm gonna be honest with you. I That is actually impressive that you only spent 15 for her and not like 500 or something just to get her. I was lucky enough to get her on my fifth 10 pull. I won the 50-50, thank God. It's actually really funny. Miyabi and Caesar King are the only 5-star characters that I've actually won a 50-50 for, and both of them just so happen to be one of my favorite characters. So, love that for me, that I guess I simped so hard for these characters that they were like, yeah, okay, we'll give them to you. Every other 5-star I've like lost my 50-50 to. Like Ellen and Bernice, and I don't know others. I don't know people. Um, but thankfully, I got Miyabi. I'm hoping I won't have to spend any money to get her W engine because I just want her W engine like really badly. But we'll see what ends up happening. And yeah, no, Miyabi's kit is so good. I genuinely felt like, it felt so fluid to me. I know for some people they said it felt a bit clunky, but for me it literally felt smooth as butter. Like I was able to pull off crazy combos and I was constantly always attacking and doing really specific things. It felt so good. Also, I have Yanagi, thank God, but Miyabi and Yanagi combo goes absolutely bonkers. Genuinely, they do such insane damage, and I'm so happy I have both of them. I think once Miyabi is built to level 60, that my like team that I will basically use all the time will be Caesar King, Yanagi, and Miyabi. Though I might switch Caesar King for Seth on occasion, because I know Seth has, like, he can buff anomaly proficiency or whatever, so I should probably use him with the anomaly units. But I like Caesar King for her shield, and also Caesar King is just really cute, and I think she's adorable, and I really, really like her. Oh, if there's one thing I will say, if you haven't played Chapter 5 of Zenless Zone Zero, and if you didn't know this, there are some English voice actors that aren't present in Chapter 5. Like, if you use the English dub voices, some characters are not voiced in Chapter 5, which I was actually really devastated to learn while I was playing Chapter 5. I was playing Chapter 5, and I had watched the trailer previously, so I kind of had an idea of what was going to happen. And I really, 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 really wanted to see Lycon from Victoria Housekeeping again, because it had been a bit since like Chapter 3 since I've talked to Lycon, and I really, really wanted to talk to him and hear his voice. Lo and behold, the one character I was really, really excited to see didn't have a voice in the English dub, and it was actually really sad that he just didn't have a voice. I think him, Kaleda, and Grace don't have voices in Chapter 5. I think everybody else, every other character has a voice that shows up in Chapter 5. Every other character is voiced, besides for Lycon, Kaleda, and Grace. And again, I'm only like upset about Lycon because I so wanted to hear him, and then I was like, damn it, I don't even get to hear him. Hopefully, in like a later update, they'll like fix it or whatever. I know that like I don't know if it has to do with the voice actor strike or if they're just busy or whatever. Because I know with like Genshin and Natlin that's what's happening with the voice actors and why they have no voices is because of the voice actor strike, which is very important. But anyway, Chapter 5 was really good, and it was also really, really long, which I was really happy about because it felt like most of the other chapters before were really, really short. Like, Chapter 4 with the Sons of Caledon genuinely felt like it was an hour to an hour and a half, and then Chapter 3 kind of felt long. Um, but Chapter 5 was like, it took me like 3 to 3.5 hours to do. Keep in mind, I was recording this and I was reading all of like the character dialogue, so that probably added an extra 30-ish minutes to like my playtime. But it was so good, and I got to see Miyabi, and I love Miyabi. She is not beating the Raiden XP allegations that I keep pointing at her. Though I know she's not actually like related to those people. She just has a lot of symbolism and stylistic choices that remind me so heavily of Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact, which is another reason why I really like Miyabi. And also, Section 6 in general is really cool. I really like Harumasa. Originally, when he was first released, I was like, meh. And now I'm like, oh, he's actually cool. And his kit is really dope. And I'm glad that I finally have another, like, an electric attack. Because the only other electric attack in the game was Anton. And no hate to my bro Anton, but I do not like his kit. Personally, I do not like his kit. I even have him Mindscape Cinema 6, so it's like he should be good, but he just feels bad. He feels bad, man. And I mean, he doesn't have like the best, like, he's not the best well-built character, but like, I don't want to build him. period. So I'm really glad that Harumasa is released because I think my new electric team will be Anbi, Harumasa, and Yanagi, I think. Give or take, I could replace Anbi with like Grace or Rita, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like either of the kits either. Like, Rena is only useful, I think, at Mindscape Cinema 2, from what I've heard, and then Grace, Grace's kit, I just don't like. Period. I don't know. It's just not it for me. Even though they're both 5-star characters, so in theory they should be really good. I like Anby way too much. She's so silly. So yeah, that'll be my electric team. I think after this, the only team that I'm lacking is a fire team because for fire people, I only have Soldier 11, Ben Bigger, and Lucy. And I've been trying to get Coleta off the standard banner, but I cannot get her for the life of me. And I know Coleta and Ben are really good together, which is why I want Coleta. But my fire team is kind of lacking just because I don't have any other good units besides Lucy and Ben. I think Lucy is a good support. I'm not fully sure what she does because I haven't looked into that. Ben's kit kind of confuses me and how it works his defense. I'm sure he's good, especially with Coleta, but since I don't have Coleta, he kind of feels mid. And then Soldier 11, period, she is like the GOAT. I really like her kit, and it's fun to play as her. And low-key, I think she has like the highest attack stat out of any of my other characters that I have built. So she's just great. And then my ice team, thank God, finally, since I have Miyabi, once she's fully built, then my ice team will probably just be Miyabi, Lycon, and Sokaku. Though I might remove Sokaku and add someone else to the team. I'm not too sure. Like, I could probably do a Miyabi, Lycon, and Yanagi team because, like, having a stun as Lycon is good, and then Anomaly goes crazy. So yeah, I'm really glad that all of my like teams are finally getting better because I just realized, you know what team hasn't gotten better? My Ether team, because they've released like 2 characters so far that are Ether, and it's Zhu Yuan and Nicole, and that's it. Like, they have not released another character in Ether, and so I don't have a good Ether team because it's just Zhu Yuan and Nicole, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like either of their kits. Though I really, really like Nicole as a character, her kit is like kind of fun to play, but also it feels kind of clunky to me. And then Zhu Yuan, I think her kit is fun, but like kind of not. I really don't know how to explain that. So my Ether team is kind of lacking, mainly because they have not made any other Ether people, I'm pretty sure. And then I'm hoping that once Evelyn comes out, because she's like, she was just a newly teased character with Astra, that Evelyn is supposed to be fire, so I'm hoping I can add her to my fire team and get her. I'm not like really interested in getting Astra Yao. I think she's supposed to be a healer. I think I'm only interested in her attack buff, but I don't really care about her TBH. So we'll see if I end up getting her, because as of right now, I'm using every wish that I have on Miyabi's banner, on her W engine. Like, I need it. My hope is that I can get her W engine, and then I can get like 2 Mindscape cinemas for her, and then that's it. That's like all I want for her. That's my dream, because I just really like her. And so, yeah, that's my ZZZ stuff. I definitely want to make videos over Zenless Zone Zero. I think I just have to get over my thought that uploading those types of videos will be really boring. Because, again, I did record myself playing through Chapter 5 because I thought it'd be fun. And just like the thought of like recording that down and being like, wow, this is like, I feel like people wouldn't enjoy watching this, but I know that there are people that would enjoy it, and I just need to do it because I do really like Zenless, and I I need to dip my feet into the audience of Zenless enjoyers because it's genuinely a good game. Like I I enjoyed it a lot. Also, they added the ability to like run around the world as different characters, which I love. Like it is genuinely so fun being able to run around as like Lycon or something. Um, though I definitely know that I will be switching between Lycon, Caesar King, Nicole, and Miyabi because they're all so freaking cool. Like genuinely, I love the character designs. I love how unique and diverse everything feels in Zenless, and it's just such a good game. And like I think the one I don't know whether to go for Mindscapes or Engine for Miyabi. Ooh, honestly, I wish I could like give you some advice or like help with that decision because I have no idea either. I think I think in my opinion, since you already have Miyabi, I think you're more likely to get her W engine than like more Mindscapes for her. But at the same time, do what you want to do, dog. If the W engine is what you need, then like go for it. But I mean, also I would say if you haven't already, like go into her mindscape to see what her mindscapes will give her. Because if that's like promising to you for the first two, then like go for it. I do think for me, I want to get her to mindscape too because I think her crit rate increases on mindscape 2, but I'm not too sure. Um, that was a very hard decision for me when it came to like um who was the last 5 star? Oh, I got Yanagi and I really wanted her W engine, but I passed on it because I knew I wanted Miyabi and I knew I wanted that W engine. Um I'm actually really sad that I had to pass on Lighter because I actually really liked Lighter, but it's fine. I got Miyabi, and Miyabi is like basically the best character in the game. I really like her. I think out of like my favorite characters in Zenless, okay, this might be silly because I have a lot of favorites in Zenless, all for different reasons. These are not in order. I'm going to say this right now. None of these are in order. I'm just saying them as I think about them. But I would say Caesar King, Miyabi, Lycon, Nicole, and Anby are my like favorite characters like in Zenless. Like whenever I think about them or I see them in the game, I get so irrationally happy. Like I will freak out when I see these people out because I just like them so much. They're so they're so good, genuinely. Uh, I think Nicole just reminds me of Yaimiko a little bit, but also she's such a girl boss that she's so funny and I love her. And also her backstory was kind of sad, and I was like, you know, girl, I feel for you, but she's really funny. I really like Nicole, and Lycon was great. I liked Lycon before the game even came out because I mean he's just a wolf guy. Like who doesn't like a wolf guy? And then I really like Corinne, but I wouldn't say she's a favorite. I do really like her though, mostly because she's like the most cracked character I have. Like on accident, my Corinne is really good. Like I wasn't meaning for that to happen. It's crazy because she could be better, but where she's at right now, it's good for me. I do not care. She is. I am trying to build Miyabi, so I because I'm trying to build Miyabi, my priorities lie elsewhere right now because Miyabi needs really specific stats. I think for if you want to build Miyabi, my only thing that I specifically know is that you need at least an 80% crit rate to activate her passive that has to do with anomaly mastery. I'm not too sure, but kind of that's what I remember. I just know that you need a minimum of like 80% crit rate, which is low key really hard for me because uh, I think the highest crit rate I have on any character is probably like 60, and I don't even know who that's on. I think that might be Corinne. So yeah, It's gonna take me a while to build for Miyabi. Technically, I really want to get better stats for Yanagi, because I think she could be a lot better. Um, but, I mean, she's still fine where she's at. I just would like to trade some anomaly proficiency for attack, because I think I'm... Where Yanagi is at now, I think her anomaly proficiency is at the cap of where it could be, so basically I just want more attack on her. I think she has like 2k attack, which is like fine because she's not supposed to be DPS, but I just like having people be attack. This is like my Piper. My Piper is low-key cracked as hell, and she has like on accident a DPS build because I did not mean for that to happen. It just did. I think she has like 280 anomaly proficiency. Her attack is like 2,700, and she has like she doesn't have a good crit rate and crit damage, but she just has a lot of damage, and like she's just I love Piper. She's a great anomaly unit for being like A rank. Like if you like need an easy anomaly unit to use, if you like have Bernice or some another anomaly unit, then like Piper is great. Um, disorder, the disorder effect in Zenless is so powerful, and I did not know how powerful it was until like Bernice and Yanagi came out, and now also Miyabi, because they're all like anomaly units, and they do such big PP damage, and those big PP damage numbers are kind of addicting to watch because I like seeing them go bigger. Because bigger number means better person. That's what Ludwig said. And so because Ludwig said it, that means that it's true. No, but they're genuinely like anomaly units are actually just crazy. I mean, then again, I couldn't get into Grace, but I think it's because I didn't understand how anomaly units used to work. So I think if I tried out Grace's kit again, maybe I would like it to use her, but I don't know, bruh. Like, whatever. I definitely enjoy. Recently, I don't know why, but in the past few months, originally, I used to hate building characters. Like, I thought it was so boring, and I thought it was stupid that I had to build these characters. And then out of nowhere, a switch just flipped inside of me, and I've been addicted to building characters ever since. I'm not good. I'm I'm decent at building characters. Like, I know what stats to kind of aim for. However, I do not know the like nitty gritty like numbers that I could be like, oh yeah, Miyabi, well you need an 80% crit rate and a 250 crit damage over a 2000 attack with a 300 anomaly proficiency because that will like make her the best unit. Like I don't really know that. I just aim for good numbers and then call it a day when I'm like, all right, this seems good enough. Um, and then move on with my life. Like I do not know the characters' kits that well to be like, oh, for Seth, well you actually need 3000 defense if you want to unlock his like passive. Like I don't know that, bro. I don't even know the kits like that well. There are still some combat mechanics of ZZZ that I'm not like I don't fully understand, but I still enjoy playing it. Like I'm probably using some of the characters wrong because I don't understand how to do like a defensive assist or a quick assist or an evasive assist or like whatever the hell any of that is. Don't know what it is. And so I think I could like play the game a lot better if I understood all the differences, but like I don't. Okay. And yeah, besides for that, combat is great. Zenless, good great game. Good free game. Genuinely, if you want just a nice story game to play with characters with good combat, I would even say like genuinely check out Zenless combat to see if you would like it. If you've played Wuthering Waves before, you might like the Zenless combat because it is like the parry system with switching. Though I will say it's not an advanced parry system or like an advanced combat system like Wuthering Waves, but it's still really, really like good for what it is. Again, all of the stuff in Zenless Zone Zero I feel are genuinely just average and decent, rather than the story being really good and the gameplay being god awful. Like Zenless is just good in every aspect, which I really like. Though there are some times that I'm like, wow, I wish Zenless focused a little more on certain things, but obviously this is just my own personal thing. Like, I kind of wish that they wrote out, how do I put this? It feels like all of the characters are still good characters, but I haven't found like a deeply complex character that I'm like, I need to dedicate the rest of my life to figure you out. Because that's how I feel about the Raiden Shogun. She is such a complex character that I really like that about her. But in Zenless, it hasn't felt like there is a character like that as much. It just feels like most of the characters have just sad backstories, and that's kind of it. Like, I know that complex doesn't mean they need like a lot of stuff to happen, but like, they still feel a little bit flat. But that's okay. That's how that goes. But we finished using all of the bait that I wanted to use. I never normally use worms because I'm trying to catch, like, the rare creatures. Anyway, let's go do a journal update, because I actually haven't looked at my journal in a while. Okay, this is cracked out. We're almost there. How's this going? Still missing one, and it is the golden manta ray in normal, and I'm so mad about that. Okay. This is still okay, and then what about this? I'm missing 2 fish out of normal and 2 fish out of glistening. This is like okay. So what am I missing? I'm missing this one, and this one low-key sucks to catch, and then diamond, this also sucks to catch. Okay, for future broadcasts, I need to remember to go fish in the rain because it's the only way to catch this fish. You can only catch it when it's raining, so I need to start fishing when it's raining. And then I don't know. The diamond is just luck. I mean, all of it still comes down to luck, but I know that big fish only spawns in the rain. But let me buy more bait and sell all of my stuff because we're going to move on to the gambling portion. Yes, we love gambling here. I love gambling. Do it every time at the end of every broadcast. Always do some gambling. The last broadcast that I did, not we, because you're not the streamer. I'm the streamer. You're chat, or like a viewer, or maybe an audio listener. I don't know. But last broadcast, I think I made $2,500. So I made money back because I buy 5 scratch offs and they cost what, $350? And so I buy 5 of them, so I think total that's like 1,750. So let's see if I make or break today. We're either going to make more money, break even, or just lose money. And I have a feeling it just might be the losing money part, because I would be surprised if I actually like won. I feel like I've been getting too lucky lately, but who knows? Who knows? With that, let's see what scratch off number 1 has for us. So 2, 45, 34, 36, and 5. Let's see. Will I win anything big? I would like to win that jackpot of $100,000. I think that would be amazing to win. We won $1,000, guys. Okay, I don't want to have high hopes right now, but I've already won $1,000. You never lose money while gambling, only profit. You know what? You're so right. Yeah, I need to think of it like you're thinking of it. Okay, we only make profit here. I mean, I'm low-key almost making profit. If I win another $1,000, then we've made profit. Yippee! Yippee! Alright, second scratch off. Let's see what we get. 24, 22, 17, 6, and 42. Let's see, will I win anything big as well? Maybe 750 so I can break even? Ooh, nothing. Dag nabbit. Oh, drats. We didn't win anything. That's fine. Alright, third scratch off. 23, 35, 40, and 30, 37, and 12. I almost forgot about 12. Alright, let's see, let's see. Anything good? Come on now. Let me make more money. $100. Okay. So, in total so far, we've made $1,100. $1,100. Okay? Okay. We have 2 scratch off left to hopefully break even or just make profit. So let's see. 4 scratch off. 33, 26, 32, 34, and 2. Let's see. I actually, every time I do these scratch offs, I don't, like, look at the numbers. Like, I always wait at the end when I scratch the card for it to show me if I won it or not. But, I did not win on this 4th one. Dag nabbit. Gosh darn it. Freak. Alright. Last scratch off. And if I want to at least break even, I need to make 650, I think. So, let's find out. Last scratch off. 12, 7, 25, 6, and 45. Will I make $650 or maybe even more? Let's find out. Who knows? Because I don't. Even though all of these money things are not in... Aww. Drats. Well, we got close to breaking even by winning 1,100, but just not enough to make back the money that I spent. But that's okay. That's how gambling goes. But I mean, hey, at least I won money. I'm actually like surprised. I've actually won at least one scratch off every broadcast so far. I think I might have like lost one, like, I'm not sure. I might actually have to go recount that. Oh my god, wait, guys, you know what would be really fun that I just had this idea that I probably will never remember way later? What if at like when I hit like, hopefully if I'm still doing this broadcast in like a year, like I could do like a statistics report of how often I won like a scratch off and like how like the percentages of how much I won. Like if I won $100 like 5 times. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, it's fun for me. I like statistics. But with that, with all the gambling done and over, that will be the end of today's broadcast. Glad that you guys stuck around. Thank you to everyone being here, spending your time with me. I very much appreciate it. It's always crazy to think that you guys genuinely chose to hang out with me for the evening instead of doing literally anything else. And I appreciate that. But do not worry, do not fret. I will be back next Tuesday, and if for some reason you really like the broadcast and you really like me, all the VODs of past broadcasts are in a fun little playlist on my channel, or you can just watch my other videos that I've uploaded, you know, just to plug them really quickly. But with that, thank you guys so much. I'll be back again next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Hopefully I'll actually be on time, and I don't plan on doing laundry. So, yeah, with that, have a good rest of y'all's nights, evening, all of that, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys!